We thought our parents were embarrassing, but when the TikTok generation has kids, those kids will face forms of embarrassment unknown to us. If a morgue worker dies, they'd still need to come into work one more time. We never really scratch our balls. It's more of a pinch the skin and twist technique that no one ever teaches us. We all just figure it out on our own and no one ever talks about it. If one day we cure aging and all diseases, we will all die horrible deaths. The first parents let their kids cook in front of Gordon Ramsay before any of us knew that he's actually really nice and patient with young chefs must have really hated their kid. In Despicable Me, the entrance to the villain bank is in the middle of 3 urinals. Which makes sense because no sane person would use the middle urinal to avoid being right next to someone while peeing. After tea was discovered, a lot of people probably died trying to make similar drinks from leaves that turned out to be toxic. Having your body stretched on the rack torture device probably makes your back feel great at one point. If we had to dump our own household trash in our backyard for 1 week, we would seriously reconsider our own impact of environmental waste. The show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire becomes less impressive every year with inflation. You probably have a better understanding of how far you can jump in a game than in how far you can jump in real life. Yeah, Control-C, Control-V is cool, but Control-Z is not getting enough credit for how many lives it's saved over the years. The biggest coincidence is that the moon and the sun look like they're the same size. Someday there'll be dads disappointed in their sons because they like sports rather than video games. There must be a lot of Tinder dates where both persons were catfished, but ended up thinking that they were stood up because neither of them could find the person they were looking for. One day, porn sites will let people filter by century and decade, allowing you to fap your way through history. If Shrek was considered hot when he turned human, then in ogre standards, he's mad cute. Kids that saved their game multiple times grew up to be adults that locked their car multiple times. A scented candle store burning down would smell amazing. Near a pond is the only place you can yell, "Duck!" and no one would physically duck. An ass is both extremely sexy and extremely disgusting part of the body. In beer commercials, the girls are always pretty because we're seeing them from the drunk guy's perspective. The 4 elements, earth, water, air, and fire, coincide with the 4 states of matter: solids, liquids, gases, and plasmas. Buses have the route number on the back so you can confirm that it was your bus you just missed. So many people will die having never touched a pigeon. Whoever put 2 L's in parallel was a genius. The world's greatest massage therapist will never experience the world's greatest massage. Calling a kid sounds fine, but calling an adult sounds weird. Catching a dropped object in midair makes you realize what a geometry genius your brain is. Astronauts on the International Space Station are probably feeling pretty good right about now. Our skin is the only organ we get to personalize and the only organ we can compliment without sounding creepy.